Hi, I'm Agrippina, but you can call me Hex. If you have been following my channel for a little bit, you know that last year I redid my Ursula Disney bound for Villains Day, and Villains Day is coming up again. So what I thought I would do this year is a Maleficent look, and I'm working on the dress and the coat for that. That'll be a different video. But what I thought would be fun today is to play around with the makeup looks, because obviously if you're gonna do someone as fabulous as Maleficent, who was played by Angelina Jolie, you need to have the look. And luckily I got the Besame Poisons eyeshadow palette for Christmas, and then they had a lot of their other villains line go on sale recently, so I was able to pick up a bunch of those. So I'm really excited, and I thought I would kind of play around with those, show you what I'm looking at, and then hopefully you can still catch it on sale. So the Poisons eyeshadow palette, open, is super adorable. If you see, look at it, it looks like Maleficent's book, or not Maleficent's, the Evil Queen's book, and you can see it has like the heart with the knife in it, just like she asked the huntsman to do for Snow White. And then you open it up, and there's her poison apple, right? And then in here, there is the actual palette. Oops. And the palette lifts out, so you don't have to carry like the whole book around. I mean, you can, it's a look. So here's a close-up of the little book that the palette comes in, and you can see inside these colors are really nice. They're really vibrant. They are very sparkly. These are just so sparkly. I love them so much. These are really, really fun. I love all the glittery stuff on here. So the thing that I need to figure out is which colors would work for a Maleficent style look. I mean, look at this. She is a style icon. So since my plan is to do a Maleficent look based on the 1959 animated version, I wanted to look at the colors that she is, and man, it's wild, because basically she has this very, very pale skin with like a green tinge to it. And so depending on the lighting, it's almost like a very like minty green all the way to like this really, really vivid green. And then she has like her eyeshadow, her eyelid is the same color as her skin, which is like this green color. And then she has just this shock of purple right over all the way up to her eyebrows. I mean, look at this. Does this count as garage doors? Now, obviously, I do not have those amazing Maleficent eyes. I do have my, you know, my hooded eyes. So I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do that. This palette doesn't really have a greeny green. The closest it has is My Pet, which I think is supposed to be like an Ursula reference for like Flotsam and Jetsam, or maybe some mermaid tail because of the shimmer. But that's the closest to green we got. So again, this is My Pet. It is a very shimmery dark green. It's actually kind of a little bit darker than I would have preferred, but I think, especially considering my skin tone, that this might read more correctly than if I had gotten the actual color. There we go. All right, you guys, what do you think? So you can kind of see though, when I open my eyes all the way, you barely see this. So this is gonna kind of be a blink and you miss it situation, which is fine, I guess. We're gonna, especially once I get, just fine, I guess. Especially once I get the eyeliner on, you're gonna really barely see this. So it's fine that it's just kind of like this bold green that you're just gonna get a little hint of. The big thing now is trying to figure out what color purple to put around it, because she does, and then of course how high up to go. She goes all the way up to her eyebrows. That is a bold choice. I don't know if I can manage pulling that off all day walking around. But I do think, because we are going with Maleficent, I'm gonna do this glittering assembly, which is, you know, her famously making fun of everyone.
This is a kind of medium purple. The glitter is really, really fine.
So I'm gonna try that one. We're just gonna come in right. Oh my, this is a bold choice. Going right into the crease, and I'm gonna just cheat it up, pull it out so I can do a little bit of a wing situation over here. Oh my. I don't know, what are we thinking? Probably could go a lot bolder. So that is the glittering assembly. So you can see it's all very glittery up in here. But now, let me see. I'm gonna try the Sea Witch.
The Sea Witch is a little bit of a darker purple, and the glitter on here is way more chunky. Like you can even see the glitter here on the brush.
Let's see what happens with Sea Witch. Oh my, it's very glittery. And it does kind of give a more bold look. And there is a deeper pigment underneath it looks like. I'm gonna just pull this up. I don't know that I want to go all the way up to my eyebrow, but I definitely want it to go up where you can see it. I don't know, I think that gives more of a contrast. Let me try the other one. Oops, getting a lot of fallout. There's a lot of glitter on this one, you guys, like a lot of glitter. I probably should have used a glitter primer. And if I go with this color day of, I definitely will use a glitter primer. And I probably could have kept that line a little bit cleaner, but these things happen. I don't know if I'm totally digging this green and purple look. I might go with a different palette. But it's fun to play with. This is a lot of glitter. I think the biggest thing will be when I do the eyeliner, just really getting it with this nice wing. And maybe even I'll play with the black on here, Wicked, just so that we can get maybe like a smoky eye. I don't know. She's not a smoky eye kind of person. Never mind. I'm not gonna do a smoky eye. Nix that. Okay. So fun times. The next thing I wanted to look at was the Maleficent Classic Color Lipstick. So the great thing that I love about the Besame lipsticks, well, you know, I'm a huge fan of them anyway. Look at this packaging. Isn't that gorgeous? It's Maleficent in her dragon mode all across. Now, what they have gone and done is they went to the actual Disney archive and they took a sample of the color of the actual paint that was used to paint the film cells in the animated version, and they color matched it and they made this lipstick right here. So this is like actually Maleficent's lip color for real. I'm a little bit concerned because obviously I do not have her pale minty complexion. So let's see what this looks like on me. Okay. Not so bad. Actually, it's kind of funny because I'm used to doing a really bold, like red lip, and this is pink. It's just like, it's almost demure on me, which is like wild for being like, oh yes, this is the exact color of Maleficent's lips. And it actually is almost like a nice little soft pink color. Very nice. Um, Not the color that I was expecting. I kind of was thinking it would be more vibrant. Um, but that is her exact shade, and it actually, I think it's okay. It doesn't look too bad to me. I usually shy away from pink lipsticks. They just don't play nicely with my skin tone, but I think this one is not too bad. I think I might keep that up. The other fun thing that I did get was the Maleficent nail polish. How adorable is this? I did paint my nails already. This nail polish is black with glitter in it. And so it's almost like a very galaxy kind of thing, because it's like red, gold, blue, green, like just a lot of different shades in here. And it's a micro glitter. So it's almost like a shimmer that kind of just catches the light. But it's really, really nice. And then I have it on right now. You know, so from far away, it almost just looks black, but it has like a lot of extra dimension in it because of the little glitter pieces. So this is a lot of fun. I might just kind of make this part of my regular, you know, manicure cycle.
I tried to get a close up, and I feel like on camera it almost looks more like a metallic than a glitter.
But this is a lot of fun. I love this little thing that it came in when you open up the package. Um, so that's a fun thing. Let me go ahead and put on some eyeliner really quick, because it's like I feel naked without my eyeliner. Is that weird? I have been doing like a winged liner so long that when I don't have one, it feels very weird.
I use the Besame Cake Mascara as a liner. You can tell mine is like really kind of broken in. A lot of people are intimidated by this, but I think the trick is really you do have to break it in. You have the more you use it, the easier it gets. And then when you put the water in and you start mixing it around, it's going to be really shiny. And once it starts to get kind of matte, that's when you know it's the right consistency.
All right, let's see. See, this is why I'm not like a makeup YouTuber, because I'm just doing shit out of order. I don't know. The other nice thing I like about doing the cake mascara is that if it's all glittery and weird, it doesn't matter, because you just wash the whole brush off when you're done. A lot of people think that like it's hard to do a winged eye because you gotta do like this whole swipe at once. I've never done that. It's never worked. Just do a million teeny tiny swipes. That's fine. Man, I feel like I need to go even more bold with this liner, which is saying something, because I feel like we are. And then of course you see I'm already covering up so much of that green. Yeah, this is not the look that I expected that it was going to look like when I started putting this all together. I'm going to just put a little bit of cream rouge on just to kind of emphasize those cheekbones a little bit. I like to use these gel blenders because the stuff doesn't absorb into the gel like it would with like some sponges or some brushes, where like half of the product ends up in the freaking applicator instead of on your face. This is certainly a look, but I don't know if it's a look for me. I do think I'll keep the lipstick though, because it'll just be fun to be like, actually, this is Maleficent's lipstick. Okay, the last thing that I got was the Maleficent Solid Perfume Ring. So this is the Maleficent Solid Perfume Ring. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. So this is obviously the ring that she wears on her finger. Oh, come out. Uh-oh, I don't want to like rip apart the packaging, but also get out. Oh, there's arrows on it that tell you which way to turn it. I am smart. I can follow directions. There we go. Obviously it is very big on me because I have tiny little doll hands. But what is fun, so it has like a little hinge. You can open it up. Be smarter than the ring, Agrippina. There we go. Oops. Oh my goodness, that is fragrant. Oh, it is nice though. It's like a nice, oh, it's magnetized, so it will not stay open, just FYI. You have to manually keep it open the whole time. It's kind of like a very fresh floral smell. Let me see. But it's actually very, it's kind of nice. It's subtle. It's not like one of those really in your face flowers. And it doesn't have like that artificial smell either that sometimes you can get with, you know, like kind of weird perfumes. So that's nice. But like I said, this is not going to work. And kind of, I wanted to have this to set off my outfit. Luckily, I am planning on wearing my outfit with, I have found these vintage purple leather gloves on Etsy. How gorgeous are they? They are technically a half size too small, but that's okay. I will make them fit. And the nice thing about leather is that it does stretch. So if you've ever had like leather shoes or something like that, you'll know that they do eventually mold to you. Leather gloves are going to be the same thing. So how adorable is this? This is going to be, well, anyway, this was a good practice to my Maleficent look. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous and I love this. Plus the leather is keeping it in place. So I am very, very pleased with this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to play around with my makeup a little bit more. I'm not 100% on this eyeshadow situation. But you know what? That's fine. I have a whole palette. I have some other stuff around that I can work with. But I have all of these fun accessories now. These two are what I was really, really excited about. Just to be able to say, you know, oh, this is her exact shade. And then because the nice thing is, of course, that this being a very subtle shade on me means that I can go wild with my eye makeup, and it'll balance. It's just funny because on Maleficent, she has a very bold lip and a very bold eye, And this is not a very bold lip on me, I don't think. But you know, these are the extra little accessories that I think will really put my Disney Bound over the top and just make it a lot more fun to do. Also, then I just also have, you know, fun things to keep in my house. So these are the two things that I was most excited about for my Disney Bound. You know, just to be able to say that I'm using this exact shade that's from the actual 1959 animated film. And then, of course, you need to have the brilliant statement jewelry if you're going to be Maleficent. And yes, I know it's not mint green, but it'll just have to do. Anyways, I hope you had fun watching me play around with my new makeup. Thank you for indulging me while I just literally play around with my new makeup. I hope that you had fun, or even just get to take a lot of screenshots of me looking ridiculous for blackmail purposes later. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Good night.